Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. Today let's take a look at two stocks that have dropped overnight. The first one is LNKD LinkedIn, which is down about 40%, huge gap down. And the other one is DATA, which is down about 46% overnight. And what's interesting is if you take a look at both stocks, you'll notice that they have or had similar looking charts before the drop. Number one, you can see here both of them were coming back to backtest this line here. So on LinkedIn, we can see that since the break here in early 2016 of the levels there at about 230, it broke down, and coming back to backtest that line, it failed. All right, it also failed to recapture the level back above 50. Let's take a look at DATA. You'll see a similar type analysis coming back to test the previous. In fact, it didn't even get there. So there was a break point here, first week of January 2016 at about $90. And so we can see that that break took place somewhere here. You draw a line like that, you see that again this becomes resistance, and also it failed to move back above its 50 RSI level. Also, you'll notice that on DATA, as of right now, on the MACDs, you can see there was uniform activity rejection when it tried to move above 0, and also here uniform activity rejection coming into late December. Let's take a look at LinkedIn, and we can see for LinkedIn on the MACDs you got similar type analysis. You got rejection when it tried to move above the 0 RSI line, and also again uniform activity rejection when it tried to move above the 0 RSI line, or excuse me, the MACD, my bad. So the MACDs were showing uniform activity rejection here and again here, so both occasions. If we go to the weekly, okay, now number one, also take a look at the RSI for the day is moving below 30.90 for LinkedIn. As you move below 30.90, you get a big drop, which is exactly what we see here. And also for DATA for now on the daily, slashing through 30.90, which might explain, or at least mathematical reason, why we are down substantially. If we take a look at the weekly chart for DATA, right now we see that it is showing a break over trend line there. Also, that trend line break happens to be moving the RSI on the weekly below 30.90. As you move below 30.90 on all these time frames, you get a substantial pullback. And also we can see that before the drop, even when the stock was trading here in the 80s, you can see that the 10-week moving average was already making, so the 10-week moving average was already making a move to fresh 52-week lows. Take a look at LNKD, and we can also see that before the drop, number one, we got this break of a trend line, just like we saw for DATA on the weekly RSI. RSI on the weekly also moving below 30.9. We can see here that even here in the 200s, the stock was struggling to move back above the 10-week moving average. Lots of sell signals. And also, we had previously called this a short when it came back to test this level. So we had called this a short back in about November because of this double top. Now for both of them, you can take a look at the monthly, and the monthly was already giving us before the drop, or before today's drop. We can see here that the RSI was already making a move to 3-year lows, which is a major sell signal. And this is now the monthly, 3-year monthly, and the MACDs were already trading at 3-year lows. And as is always the case, when stock is trading at 3-year lows on the RSIs and the MACDs, the chance for it dropping are substantial. Take a look at DATA on a monthly, and you can see that it also was showing the worst setup for potential drop. You can see here it cracked to fresh monthly lows below 80. RSI had already moved close to 3-year lows before the drop, and we can see here that the monthly MACDs were also trading at 3-year lows. So the stock had lots of sell signals prior to the drop. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace and blessings. I am out. Yeah. Woo.